welcome. This is the weekly reading for the week of July 29th through August 4th. And I told someone that I would tag them, and it won't let me. Shoot, I was gonna type in their name and oh well. So I see that people are joining, so awesome. For those, first of all, usually I do this on my YouTube channel, and this week I am doing it live on my Facebook page, and I will be posting it to YouTube. So if you are joining me on YouTube, that is why that I'm replying to people, saying hello to people, etc. I'm doing it a little bit different this week, and we're going to see how it works. For those of you who haven't joined me on Facebook, either way, join me on Facebook if you haven't already joined me on Facebook. All of my links are below if you are on YouTube. For those of you on Facebook and you haven't joined me on YouTube, you can find me The Lelantia Show. So for anybody who doesn't know me already, my name is Lelantia. I'm a psychic realm channeler and healer, and I work with magical realms. I work with dragons, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, all of the different magical beings to bring through guidance, healing, support, to help you to find your own magic within and to help you discover your purposes, help you to discover that light within you, to open your gifts, and to step into the magic of your most true self. So every week I come on and do the weekly reading. We're going to try doing it on Facebook this week and see how it goes. And I see people are here. Hello, Chanel. Hello, Rosa. Yay, you found me. It wouldn't let me tag you. You didn't come up at all. Hello, Lauren. Hi, Becky. Thank you, Chanel, for tagging people. Becky says, oops, back from being unplugged for 10 days. Being unplugged is a very, very good idea. In fact, that was some of the guidance that we received when I did my video series in my group, Sorceress Circle. And I don't remember which one it was, but one of the elementals had said that it's really important for us to take time away from our devices. So, and today, when I channeled for today, my guides had said that it's really important to take moments through the day to just breathe and be in stillness. And this is something I teach anyways, but you know what? We still forget, right? Like, we may know this, but we forget. So this is a reminder. Take that time to just sit in stillness, to breathe, and to be as much as you possibly can, because we really get caught up in the world. We get caught up in the things that are happening around us. We get caught up in our phone. Every time we have a spare second, we feel like we need to check our phone. So maybe put notes around your house, put a note on your phone. Remember to, I don't know, make a screensaver that says, put down your phone, just to take those moments through the day to just breathe and come back to yourself. So yes, that is part of the weekly reading because they just thought it was really important to have that reminder. So every week I kind of ask to see which being is coming in, and this can be magical beings, this could be animals, it could be anything really. I'm open to it. But this week it is the dragon energy, because we have the new moon coming this week. And so I'm doing the new moon circle. Some of you may have heard about it. And it's fire dragons who are coming in for that. Now, that being said, leading up to the full moon is this time of release. And they talked about we're in this time of shifting, and energies are like, there's lots of changes that are happening now, that have happened recently, or that are ready to happen. That is like, you're kind of ready to step into that energy of changes that's coming to your awareness more and more. I just realized I didn't share this video out. So if anybody wants to share this out, please do so. I'll share it afterwards, I suppose. Or maybe I won't. Maybe we'll do it now. I haven't done a video in here in a little while. Or when I have, it was just like quick ones. Bear with me just a second. I'll share it into my group. There we go. Cool. So this week, it's really important to Remember that it's happening, that these changes are happening for you. So we tend to forget, and we think that the universe is doing these things to you, or these things are happening to you. But really they're happening for you. And even when it's really unpleasant, it's just to bring you to another level, to another place, to expand, right? It is a time of expansion. If you allow the expansion to happen, you can go into fear and not allow it to happen, or you can choose to face it, deal with the things coming up, and move into this expansion. So it's just remembering that these changes and these things are happening, they're for your highest good. It's leading you to where you want to be. So one thing that they suggested is finding gratitude in it. So when it's really hard, find things to be grateful for, which I know might be hard, but there are other things maybe you're grateful for. But if you can get into that energy of gratitude when things are really tough, it's going to help you through that. Allow the old to be cleared away this week. So the new moon, I think, is on Wednesday. Let me double check. The 31st is Wednesday, yes. So the new moon is on Wednesday, and leading up to that and on that day even, you can just move stuff out, go through the releasing. And if you're joining me for the new moon circle, there are still spots available for that. But if you're joining me in the new moon circle, then it is with the fire dragons to clear away the old. They are focusing a lot on the third eye to clear the pathway, or clear your vision, to be able to see what you really desire, the action steps that you may need to take, and to clear the path before you. So it's like focused on the third eye, but also clearing away in front of you to be able to see more clearly where you want to go. But it is going to be an energy where you can do a lot of releasing. So even if it's not the third eye, it's going to be a time that you can really release a lot of things that are ready to go. So something to think about if you're not already joining me in there. It's only $37 this month. If you want a channeled message in addition, it's $57. I only have, I think, 2 more spots for channel messages. It might only be one or two spots left for channeled messages. But that is going to be, you know, a personal channel message for you from the fire dragons around what you need to do, or a dragon that comes forward for you. I'm going to say that there's a chance that for some people there may be a different dragon that comes forward, but for the most part, I believe it's going to be the fire dragons bringing through that message. And I will I posted here on this page, on my business page, so you can scroll down to find the links for that if you want to check that out. So that's on Wednesday. So leading up to Wednesday, it's a lot of releasing, moving this old energy out, because we're going to step into new beginnings, stepping into another energy. It doesn't mean you're going to be done with shedding. There may be other things that come up later, but do as much as you can leading up to that so that you can really step into the new beginnings at the new moon. They did talk about intuition, which makes sense with the new moon, but intuition is an important part of this week, making sure that you're tuning into yourself, which they had mentioned in the beginning of breathing, coming back to yourself, being in stillness. But listening to your intuition and really deepening that connection with your intuition, which goes along with, you know, that making time for silence and being with yourself. And when you're making a decision about something, really tuning into what feels right to you. And giving yourself that space to do that, because sometimes we just don't listen to our intuition because we're going, and we're not really stepping back to allow yourself to see what it is that's coming up. The other thing I talked about is shifting your energy when times get really difficult. So in this time of going through a lot of changes and transformation, then there's going to be a lot of time when your energy may feel a little bit lower. So when you're having those difficult times, they're encouraging you to do things like dancing, exercise, singing, anything to move the energy through your body, move it around, and that's going to help to raise your vibration and help you through the integration of the changes that are happening. Last week was about integration, and we're kind of still in that process of integration. So remember to keep bringing in the energies of the things that you want to feel, that you want to bring into your life as well. So as you're moving things out, then you're bringing new things in, and that's also with the new moon energy. So this week there may be things that come up that really stretch you, that feel really uncomfortable, that may feel like it's too much for you. And what they wanted to say is that that is the energy this week that may be really kind of pushing your comfort zone, pushing you outside of your comfort zone a bit. And it's just really important to make sure that you're not saying no out of like fear or refusing to move into it because of fear, that this is stuff that's coming up that's divinely guided. So see, how you need to deal with it. And it may be that time that you're supposed to move into that, move past that fear and move into this new energy. So it may be uncomfortable at times. So I already mentioned this, but leading up to the new moon, it's a releasing energy, and then it's gonna shift a bit after that, or on that day even, where we're going to start to it's going to be really important to continue to bring in the new energy, keep bringing in those things that you want to create for you. And it's funny because I just posted an elemental manifesting, which the doors are still open for that. We start that on Thursday, and I posted in there, I forget that Facebook dings at me and it's a little bit distracting. I posted in there about the things that you are creating and wanting to bring in your life. What are the things that you want to manifest? And that's something to really pay attention to. Whether you're in that program or not, look at the things that you want to manifest and things you want to bring up more into your life. So these are things within yourself. If you're wanting to bring in more confidence, you have to have an awareness of that and continue to bring that energy in. It's not just a one and done thing. It's something you build. It's something you just keep bringing in and allowing yourself to feel it and build on that. So for the crystal grid this week, we have release. And I think it's important to note that this is kind of like a grid that is most effective leading up to the new moon. So this is Tektite, which is a meteoric glass, and Ulexite. I think it's Ulexite. I'm not for sure I'm saying it right. I don't think I've ever had to say it out loud before. So that's Tektite that's in the center. And then, of course, there is clear quartz, and it's said that there's optical calcite as well. So I'm actually going to read it from the book, and I put the cards away. So you can work with the energy of this grid, and I will put up a post so that you can check it out. So Tektite is a meteoric glass formed by a meteorite impact with the earth. The impact melts the ground, splashing it over distance and speed so that it forms into irregular shapes. You can imagine the speed at which the original meteorite hurtled through the atmosphere and the great distance it had traveled. Tektite is here to help you realize all the lessons you have picked up along your journey. Have you accumulated a wealth of knowledge over your lifetimes? Or is it time to leave all that no longer serves you behind and move forward? You are an amazing being and should be proud of how you have learned from your past, which has helped you know how to navigate and focus on where you are going. This makes it a stone of transformation, where the stone has literally combined with the earth and become something new. It is a beautiful balance of as above, so below. It is also a stone that can aid telepathy, and because it comes from outer space, it is believed to aid communication with other worlds and beings. It is an aid to gain knowledge from higher sources. Alexite, or TV stone, as it is sometimes referred to, is an excellent companion to Tektite. It is a stone to help with clear seeing, whether that be into a problem, seeing into others, or seeing over distance. It will help magnify whatever you are searching for. Placed on the forehead when meditating, it may assist in giving you further insight and clarity on these matters. That is absolutely perfect for this week, especially for what we're doing in the moon circle for those joining. It is a powerful combination to bring any issue to the surface that you wish to let go of, while also creating a layer of protection around you. So I'll show you the card again so you can kind of get a feel for it. Look at how the background is like the galaxy. Pretty cool. So let me go through comments and see what you guys are saying. And if you have any questions, let me know. Janelle says, change is coming. Yes. Becky says, it was amazing. Camped in the forest with friends. Lots of fairy energy and a huge owl made its presence. How amazing. That sounds really, really nice. Janelle says, I can't wait for this full moon. Oh, new fire dragons. Yay. Oops, new moon. Yeah. So does movement help us with integration? It does. Movement helps so much with integration. Although at the same time, there's going to be times when you're supposed to rest. You also need rest and integration. So it kind of depends. So you have to listen to your body and what you need. If laying around is just making you feel depressed, do something with movement. And you can do something gentle like yoga or, you know, a gentle movement of dance. It doesn't have to be something really exerting. It's just movement. Hello, Kim. So good to see you. Becky says this is all in alignment with the messages I received last week. Perfect. Chanel says perfect release grid before the new moon. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Corey. This is the Crystal Grid Oracle. Sorry, I forgot to show it. So I have been using this in the weekly readings instead of my regular crystal cards because I just wanted to change things up a little bit, and it's nice because it kind of brings a specific energy instead of, you know, it's amethyst for the week. It's more, you know, it's this energy and these are the crystals you can work with for this energy. So I like that a lot. Awesome. So I will sign off. If anybody has any questions about anything, just post them below, and I will, I'm sure I will be around this week. It's a bit of a busy week as I have company visiting, but I am still going to be around. I will be doing the New Moon Circle on Wednesday. Elemental Manifesting starts on Thursday. Both still have their doors open right now, so you can reach out with questions or for links if you don't see them in the feed here, but they are in my Facebook feed, so you should be able to find them. Hello, Patty. Oh yes, so having to release control of hubby and his way of doing things opposite of me and practicing respect. Yes, that is actually a really, really good point. Respecting how other people need to do things. Sometimes it's tough. It is sometimes tough. I'm glad that you brought that up because that is a really, really good point. Cool. So I will let you guys go, and I will see you again very, very soon. I hope that you have a wonderful week and a wonderful Sunday, because here it's still, excuse me, it's still pretty early in the day on Sunday. So I still have a whole day, almost a whole day of the weekend left. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.